Welcome to the Spiritual AI podcast, where we explore the incredible power of our inner intelligence, which I call spiritual AI. Just like a computer uses AI to process data and find solutions, our awareness and intuition can guide us through life with clarity, ease, and purpose. Each week, we'll dive into the transformative tools, spiritual insights, and practical strategies to help you awaken, amplify, and align with your inner power. I'm your host, your friend, your guide, and your fellow student, Leonie Dutoy. Come and join the awareness and intuition revolution. Today, I'm taking you back to last year when I had another podcast called the Sacred Living Podcast. And I wanted to drop the episodes in here because I didn't really want the interviews and the content that I put on there to kind of just get deleted and go to waste, essentially. So sit back, let's rewind and replay. And in today's episode, I want to follow on from what we discussed in the last episode, and it was intuition. But this time I want to bring in awareness, and I wanted to share with you this beautiful dance that awareness and intuition have. They are our spirit senses, and I call them the power couple, right? You need to use them together. Together, they're really powerful. So the best way to really get you to understand how awareness and intuition work together, besides just saying you have to have awareness to receive the intuition, and when you receive the intuition, you need to be able to have awareness of the next step. There's a way that I can explain this to you that will perhaps make it easier for you to understand how this beautiful dance between awareness and intuition happens for us. So let's say you need to go buy a gift for a friend and you have to go to a shopping mall. So you set the intention that you're going to go to the shopping mall to look for a gift. You don't quite know what it is, but you're going to use your intuition to guide you to the perfect gift. As you walk in through the doors at the mall or the shopping center, you receive the intuitive nudge and you see Target, or you hear the name Target, and you immediately start following Target because that was the intuitive hit. So you walk into Target and you start looking around, but there's just nothing there. Were you wrong in receiving the intuitive nudge, the intuition to go to Target? Or did you miss the steps that was in between you receiving the nudge when you walk through the doors to get to Target? Now, if this feels a little bit confusing, stay with me, stick with me. I will explain this. It will kind of unfold as we go along. You asked for the intuition to be able to find the perfect gift for your friend. Perhaps you were rushed and you were not very grounded, and the only intuition that you could receive in that moment was the big red sign Target. So your intuition gave you that Target because it needed you to go in that direction. That was the only thing that you could receive in that moment. So because you are ungrounded and you are in a rush, you then stop paying attention to the subtle cues of your intuition and you rush down to get to Target. And you miss all of the other subtle cues and next steps and hints and just nudges along the way. What was happening was you were in your head and you wanted to get there really quickly. But after that initial intuitive hit of Target, your intuition was telling you that there was a stall in front of Target that was going to be the one with the perfect gift. But because you were hyper-focused on Target, you missed the other cues. Does that make sense? Is it starting to form a picture? So it is about having awareness within the awareness, within the awareness, within the awareness, and then you have the intuitive nudges in between. So can you see how when you set the intention and you start walking towards target, you should not have hyper focused on that target, on that sign, on that nudge. You should have stayed in awareness to receive the next step. And I think this is where a lot of people get it wrong when they say, oh, but I had a feeling it was this. I know this feeling. I know this nudge. Like it was the best thing for me to do. This was the right thing to do. But why didn't it work out? That is quite often the reason it doesn't work out. Because we are so set on the outcome, we are stressed about, we have to get that thing. Let's talk about money. Like we have to get that money in order to pay our bills. So there's stress, and there's a time frame, and then there's all this stuff that just kind of clutters our intuition. So when we receive an intuition, when we receive a nudge or we receive guidance, we always have to be in awareness so that we can receive the next step. You are never going to receive the guidance for the end. Your guidance is for the next step. Intuition is a moment by moment by moment by moment thing. So now when I say, when you set the intention and you receive that big sign target, can you see how it is so important for us to stay in awareness, for you to be able to get to that little stall, to hear your intuition say, stop, look here. This is then also where letting go of the how during the process needs to be let go of. Like this is where we need to be flexible. We need to be able to move.
I want to break away from
our
intuition for a moment.
If we
share with you
are so hyper focused on the outcome, and we go, these are the steps that I have to take to
Healing
get there,
is my 3-month
you are going
program
to miss the
where
little
I've got
steps
4 other
in
experts
between.
joining me
So
to guide you
stay
through
grounded,
your healing journey. We'll dive
stay
into
in
things
awareness,
like awareness and intuition.
listen for the
We'll dive into
intuitive
mindset
nudges, and it
reframing.
will
We'll
get
dive
you
into
there
inner
in
child
the
work,
best
breath work,
way
nervous
possible.
system regulation.
Sometimes
we
we
look at
have
human
to
design
do
and how it can support you,
detours to
manifesting
get to the
or
place where
awakening
we need to
abundance,
go.
as I call
Sometimes
it,
we have
and
to go
so
left
much more.
instead
So
of
if
straight,
you are
because when we
interested
turn
to
left,
join us,
we can pick
why
up
don't
the
you
tools,
register
the
for the live
skills,
Zoom call
perhaps
on the
meet
18th
people
of February?
that
The link will
get
be
us
in the
to
show notes.
our end
And come and see what it is all
our
about.
desire,
I would love to have
in
you
a
on board.
very different
Now
and
back to the
perhaps
episode.
faster and safer way. So that detour might put you on the track to hop on a plane rather than taking, driving in your car and getting a flat tire along the way. Trust. This is where trust comes in as well. When you set an intention for that outcome, when you want to grow your business, or you want to have a new relationship, or you want to become healthier, set the intention, ask for the guidance, and stay in awareness to receive the next step. Be flexible, let go of the how, and just know that your soul will guide you to the right people, the right places, to just the thing that you need to learn, to develop, to grow, to get you to your end destination or the place that you want to be. And it is going to be for your highest good every step of the way. Even if something happens along the way where you think or feel that it was a negative experience, or how could this happen to me, especially after I received this nudge from my soul, there is a lesson in there that you needed to learn. That opportunity for growth is there for you to come out the other side stronger, so that when something happens coming 2 or 3 steps ahead, you are ready to receive that. Stay in awareness, stay guided, stay open, stay flexible. Let go of the how, trust. It's easy to say this. It's easy for me to say this, and because I've been doing this for so long. But let me tell you, even for me, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I do get in my head and I miss it. Sometimes I see it in the moment and it just works out for me. So don't put yourself down Don't bash yourself when you get it wrong. Just tell yourself, next time I will do better. Ground yourself more every single day. Stay in awareness. Be more open to guidance. It's an ongoing journey. It is never going to stop. It doesn't matter whether you've been on this journey for a year or whether you've been on it for 10, 20, 30 years. You still have to stay in awareness, and you still have to stay open to the guidance to get to where you want to go. Thank you for joining me on the Spiritual AI podcast. Don't forget to rate and share the show with your friends. It will only take a few seconds. So go ahead, go and rate the show, share it with a friend, spread the message of the power that we hold within each one of us, our awareness and our intuition. Let's create a revolution. Let's change the world. I'll see you next time.